So you're thinking of moving to Las Vegas, Nevada? But you're not sure if now is a good time to buy with everything you keep hearing about in regards to a recession. Well, in this video, we're gonna discuss what a recession means for the Las Vegas housing market. And we're gonna get after it right now. If this is your first time to the channel and you want to know everything there is to know about eating, sleeping, working, playing, the good and the bad about living in Las Vegas, then subscribe below and tap the bell for notifications so you can be the very first to know about the current market here in Las Vegas. Hi, my name is Mark Pepe, and the team and I get calls and emails every day from people just like you looking for help on making their move to Las Vegas. We are passionate about removing the stress of relocating to a completely new city and state. Whether you're moving in 9 days or 90 days, give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email so we can help you make a smooth move to Las Vegas. You know, it doesn't matter if you're someone who closely follows the economy or not. Chances are you've heard whispers of an upcoming recession, or as some experts have said, it's already here. Economic conditions are determined by a broad range of factors. So rather than explain them each in depth, let's lean on the experts and what history tells us to see what could lie ahead. Greg McBride, Chief Financial Analyst at Bankrate, says 2 in 3 economists are forecasting a recession in 2023. As talk about a potential recession grows, you may be wondering what a recession could mean for the Las Vegas housing market as you are looking to relocate. Let's take a look at the historical data to see what happened with the real estate during previous recessions to help prove why you shouldn't be afraid of what a recession could mean for the Las Vegas housing market today. There are 2 key points to understand. The first one is a recession doesn't mean falling home prices. To show that home prices don't fall every time there's a recession, it helps to turn to historical data. As this graph illustrates, looking at a recession going all the way back to 1980, home prices actually appreciated in 4 of the last 6 of them. So historically, when the economy slows down, it doesn't mean home prices will actually fall. You won't hear this data shared in the media, as it doesn't paint a doom and gloom narrative as one might think a recession would do. Most people remember the housing crisis in 2008 and think another recession would be a repeat of what happened to housing then. The Las Vegas market was one of the worst hit in the US, but today's housing market isn't about to crash because the fundamentals of the Las Vegas market are much different today than they were in 2008. And here's how. The first is not as many homeowners are in trouble this time. After the last housing crash, over 9 million households across the country lost their homes due to foreclosure, a short sale, or because they just gave it back to the bank. This was in large part because of a more relaxed lending standards where people could take out mortgages they ultimately couldn't afford. Those lending practices led to a wave of distressed properties which made their way to the market and caused home values to absolutely plummet. But today, revised lending standards have led to more qualified buyers, and as a result, there are fewer homeowners who are behind on their mortgages. Next is there have been fewer foreclosures over the last 2 years. While you may have seen recent stories about the number of foreclosures rising today, context is important. During the pandemic, many homeowners were able to pause their mortgage payments using what was called the forbearance program. I'm sure you've heard of it. The program gave homeowners facing difficulties extra time to have their finances in order and in many cases work out a plan with their lender. With that program, many were concerned it would result in a wave of foreclosures coming to the Las Vegas market. However, that fear didn't materialize. Data from the New York Fed shows that there are still fewer foreclosures happening today than before the pandemic. That means while there are more foreclosures now compared to last year when foreclosures were paused, the number is still way below the number we saw during the market crash. The big takeaway here is don't let a headline in the news mislead you. While foreclosures are up year over year, historical context is essential to understanding the full picture. Next is most homeowners have way more than enough equity to sell their homes. Many homeowners across the Las Vegas Valley today have more than enough equity to sell their homes instead of facing foreclosure. Due to the double-digit home price growth we experienced from 2020 through the first half of 2022, the average homeowner has gained record amounts of equity in their home. And if they stayed in their home even longer, they have more than enough equity than they realize. These key differences show why we are not in a repeat of 2008. Point number 2 is a recession means falling mortgage rates. Research helps paint the picture of how a recession could impact the cost of financing a home. As this graph shows, historically, each time the economy slowed down, mortgage rates actually decreased. Does that surprise you? Over the past 4 recessions, mortgage rates have fallen an average of 1.8 percentage points from the peak seen during the recession to the trough. And in many cases, they continue to fall after the fact as it takes some time to turn things around even when the recession is technically over. Market experts say mortgage rates will likely stabilize below the peak as we saw last year. That's because mortgage rates tend to respond to inflation, and early signs show inflation is starting to cool. If inflation continues to ease, rates may fall a bit more, but make no mistake about it, the days of 3% are highly likely behind us. The big takeaway is you don't need to fear the word recession when it comes to the housing market. In fact, experts say a recession would be a mild and housing would play a key role in the quick economic rebound. The KPMG 2022 CEO Outlook, which asked more than 1,300 CEOs at the world's largest businesses about their strategic outlook, more than 8 out of 10 anticipate a recession over the next 12 months. However, more than half are expecting it to be mild and short. Bottom line, according to experts from the National Association of Realtors, Housing Wire, Realtor.com, and First American all agree that prices will net neutral nationwide this year, not fall drastically like they did in 2008. With market conditions normalizing, now is the opportunity for everyone to become re-educated on what a typical market looks like. Buyers have a significant amount more of leverage than they did at any other time in the past 3 years, while sellers grow weary of their extended days on the market continuing to pile up. While history doesn't always repeat itself, we can learn from the past. According to historical data, in most recessions, home values have appreciated while mortgage rates have declined. Owning a home is one of the best long-term investments you can make for you and your family this year. Well, overall, this gives you a good overview of what a recession will mean for the Las Vegas housing market. I hope you enjoyed it. If you're thinking about buying a home soon in Las Vegas, you can make the best decision possible by working with a trusted real estate professional, one that has a pulse on what's happening in the Las Vegas housing market and what that means for your home ownership goals upon relocating here. Please like and share this video. Please subscribe and comment if you have any questions or found this video helpful. If you feel like Las Vegas checks most or all of your boxes when it comes to finding the right city to relocate to, my team and I are ready to go to work on your behalf and are extremely proactive in our approach to assist in getting your offer accepted on your ideal home. We don't leave any stones unturned, so whether you are moving in 9 days or 90 days, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, or even book a Zoom appointment here in the description below. We are passionate about helping people just like you make a smooth and stress-free move to Las Vegas. So until next time, we hope to show you around town very soon.